Every once in a while, if you're lucky, you stumble upon something that has such a deep, profound impact on your life that you can't help but stop and go, damn, this is why people don't do blackface anymore.
Hey, white man.
Today we're going to be looking at a reality show from 2006 known as Black White, in which two families, one white and one black, switch places for a month. That's right, one white family is doing blackface for a month, and a black family is doing whiteface for a month. You can't imagine the hilarity that ensues.
Hey, white man.
Luckily, you don't have to imagine, because we're going to watch it. One thing that should be noted, which I found out halfway through watching the first episode, is that the white family are all just actually actors. Black family is a real family, husband, wife, and son, but the white family, they just hired. It's unclear whether the black family knew this or not. Certainly it hasn't come up in any of the episodes I've seen so far. And maybe there's a small part of you that thinks, oh, maybe the producers just wanted to make sure that this was, you know, politically correct and comfortable for the black family, or I don't know. But when you see the way that the white family acts, and pay particularly close attention to the dad,
Hey, white man.
it almost seems like the opposite is true. If you like this, don't forget to like and subscribe. Let's get into it. Black White Episode 1, tribe.
My name is Bruno, and I became a black person.
No one knew that I was actually black when I had my white makeup on.
For 6 weeks, two families, my family and a black family, got together in a house in the valley in LA, and we decided to swap races.
Would go into makeup and become the opposite race. We became black, they became white.
We got jobs, went shopping.
Hey, white man.
We would go out together. He's the honky.
We were under.
Oh, come on, dude.
Hey, white man.
We would go out together. He's the honky.
We were undercover.
This guy is loving it already a little bit too much, okay? He dropped a hey white man and a this guy's the honky. A little bit too hard, dude.
Had hidden count.
Hey white man.
We did it all.
Oh my God, dude.
We're the Wurgles, a typical white American
The
family.
hard H. Honky.
From Santa Monica. You can't act black.
I'm kind of waiting for somebody to...
The parents have already shown exactly why this show should not have been made, and it's been 3 minutes. It's been 3 fucking minutes, and this show should already have been stopped, dude.
to go, hey, nigger. You know,
What is that gonna happen?
It's not gonna
It's, you know,
That word.
Black.
I'm kind of nigger. You know,
What is that gonna happen?
2 seconds after I just stopped the video to say that. Showed even more so why this show should have not. Oh, mom and dad, white mom and dad.
Everything in the world ain't black and white.
I think theoretically this is an awesome idea, right? If just the thought of this show comes into your mind, right?
My name is Bruno, and during this project, I'm going to become a black person,
They definitely made him play that song pulling into the spot.
along with my family.
My name is Rose. I'm 17.
Like, this is an interesting idea to like actually get people to like walk a mile in someone else's shoes or try to. You know what I mean?
18 years old and I'm a white girl.
It's just so exciting to be a part of this project. I don't know what to expect.
I wonder if any of these actors got any work after this.
And there's no doubt about it. Blacks are superior. You know, physically. They're faster, they leap higher. They're just awesome. Awesome athletes.
That's it. We're done. We're finished. Yes, I do look like a white guy. Totally. Yeah, I think I'll break out the sticks, play a little golf. Awesome, dude. Awesome. You know, I've been trying to imagine what it's going to look like to see Renee and Nick for the first time white.
They did her dirty with this haircut, dude. She's a high schooler rocking the meanest Karen / Reba 2006 haircut that you can find.
Wow. I feel very accepted, as if I was one of their own. Appreciate your time. Your name?
I'm John.
John Brian White.
Come on, dude. They named them the Whites. Is it the blacks and the whites? I guess it must be, huh?
How do we recognize in other people what they are seeing in us when we are in different skins?
It'll be interesting, and I'm sure it'll happen, where I'll be in black, and I'll get some attitude from some prick white guy, and I won't have all the history of resentment that a black man has, and I'll be able to with him. Oh, just, you know, mentally spar with him and go, you know, it's hey, nigga. You know, I won't get angry. I'll just kind of smile to myself and go, wow, why'd you say that?
When I hear the N-word, my jaws clench up. It resonates with me, and I know it's just a word, but, you know, what I had to go through growing up, that word still gets me. It's powerful.
You know, no one's going to just strictly come up, you know, and say, hey, nigger, or anything like that. Because that kind of racism is really not there today. Now it's more, we won't get the positions that we're qualified for, or we won't get the service that everybody else get. But I think that Rose and Carmen and Bruno is going to get a lot more out of this than we will, because of the fact that white don't have to go through the day-to-day small things that you never think about.
Holy
like
fuck,
if I go into
tribe.
the mall as a black man, I'm going to be looked at.
Right. Or follow.
It just keeps getting worse, dude.
You know, there's a lot of controversy about the N-word and who can use it or whether it should be used at all. Who has experienced an intentional attempt to disrespect you by using that term? That's what I'm trying to get at.
Oh, yeah.
Have you had experiences like that?
Yeah, I used to work as a doorman at a disco, you know, and if somebody came up intoxicated or didn't have the right dress on, you know, they say, come on, nigga, you know, or, you know, a lot more hostile than that. And I just, you know, yeah, that's right, I'm a nigga. You know, it just wouldn't affect me. And that would be the end of the conflict, just like that. Because I wouldn't give it the power. The only reason why people call you derogatory names.
My name is Brian. I enjoy building computers, things like that. I like fixing things with my hand.
Now that's some white people shit, tribe, okay?
I want to think that everybody is treated equally, and you know what? They're not.
I had an experience where I was managing a girl who was black, and she had the worst attitude I have ever seen.
Wait a second, dude. I thought that this chick meant... You know, I like to think everybody behaves equally, but they don't. Or gets treated equally, but they don't. But I thought what she meant was, like, in a good way. Like... But what she really means is that black people act worse?
I wanted to fire her so bad. It had nothing to do with the color of her complexion. Whatever I would have to document to fire her, I'd have to have an even longer list to make sure that we're not sued.
Yeah, I've been there.
Yeah.
Yesterday.
Yep, black people. You know what? I agree with this lady, dude. Black people have it easier in this country. It's fucking time that somebody said it, okay? Black people have it easier in this country, man. That's just slavery. That was ages ago, okay? That was ages ago. That was 200 years ago, dude. Get over it. Yeah. The slaves were freed, and then racism went away, and we aren't feeling the effects of it even today. It's been 200 years. That's 2 generations.
I'm going to deal with life the way Bruno does, and I'm going to appear black. My theory is it starts with, you know, personal responsibility. You get out of life what you put into it. They are so aware of the fact that they are black and that they are separate and they are different. Well, you said, you know, you guys...
So my theory was right, is that this guy is specifically going to try to get, like, to try to prove that it's, like, not about skin color, essentially.
You're going to get a lot more...
Yeah, and they're in SoCal. I mean, they're living in Los Angeles.
...more out of this than I am because, you know, you're going to be black and I'm going to be white.
Right.
Okay, well, you said it was going to happen. You know, so far, I'm kind of waiting for somebody to go, hey, nigger. You know,
But it's not going to happen.
It's not going to
it's, you know, well,
It's not
you
going to
said
happen.
I really don't think that Bruno is getting the black experience.
They told him right there that that's not going to happen.
Hi, I'm Claudia. Nice to meet you.
Nick? Etiquette, actually, it's not just rules. It's the way you behave, the way you're going to be accepted.
This series is a fucked up Among Us.
It was so easy because they thought I was so white up in there. I just asked him a simple question. What is the neighborhood like?
Yeah, well, this is pretty much a white area, so you won't have any problems.
Oh, okay. Fit right in.
I grew up in this neighborhood, and this is one of the last somewhat unaffected bastions of middle-class Caucasian America inside Los Angeles.
Nice quiet community.
Where did they find this spot, dude? Where did they find this spot, dude? No, Stag, he's saying like no black, like it's mostly white. Like it's not like segregated, like no black people banned. He's saying like this was one of the last safe spaces for white people in the area.
I tell you what, I'll be looking for it.
I have no problem.
As a matter of fact, you and I will be shopping, and you can go check out the person over there.
Just be
and
receptive.
I'll check it
That's
out.
all I ask.
Absolutely.
Okay.
And you can even point it out to me.
Okay.
You know.
All right.
All right.
This is maybe the only time I do hope they find some racism. This is the only time, Tribe. But I can't have Bruno walking away with just absolutely like loving life, thinking that there's no racism.
I truly believe that if you walk into an establishment and carry yourself in a distinguished way and greet people with respect and courtesy, they will respond in kind.
Really nice for me.
Guess what? That's exactly what happened.
Good, how are you? All right. I like the suit you've got on.
He's just not listening,
Bruno
dude.
thinks that salespeople are coming over to help him, but they're really coming over to size him up.
But you and I, this evening, saw the same things. I saw one thing, you saw
Right, there's
another.
no, there's zero, he's giving zero leadway. He's not being lenient on it at all. You know what I mean?
This resentment and this expectation.
Tribe, this is only episode 1. There's like 8 episodes or like 10 episodes. Where do they even go from here if this is how Bruno already is?
Of prejudice, it's going to find you. If you go in with an open heart and love, and you know, you can laugh. But my life is...
Meanwhile, let's be clear here. Brian, dressed as a white man, just talked to someone in a bar who, after asking one question about how the neighborhood was, the dude goes into like the craziest racist rant ever, thinking he's talking to a white guy. All right. Tribe, that is episode 1, baby. Woo! If you guys want, we'll keep watching this. I had a fun time watching it with you guys. We'll at least have to check out the second episode and see where it goes from here.